Hey, everybody. Hope y'all are doing well today. It is January 14th, about 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And I have been looking online and, of course, on Reddit and Instagram and YouTube. And I think I have an update. But as you can see in the description, honestly, I don't know, y'all. Like, I just do not know, like, what to believe, what not to believe. Not many people are actually reporting on this, and that makes it the even more eerie. And probably because they have these channels that are, they get sued easily and all the time. And, I'm just a small channel, so I am just reporting on what I've heard, what I've seen, what I've read, but nothing I can honestly say has been confirmed. But one thing that I saw, which I've noted this YouTuber before, his name is Jamil, and it's Mr. I Am Comedy. I think it is. I'll have to pull it up here in a second. But he shared that his sister had reached out to him and how we had discussed that Brother Bilaal was hospitalized. He was airlifted out of the country that he was in, and we talked a lot about what conspiracy theories were out there, what maybe happened to him. But the update is that now he's in a mental hospital. So he's out of the hospital. He's out of being hospitalized at a traditional hospital, but now he's at a mental hospital. And, like I said, I don't know what to believe. But that makes me so worried because I don't know if you all remember what he talked about before, but he shared that that's how allegedly Will and Jada and their team would do. So the whole weird thing about it was they would say, "Hey, we need you to go get some money from our bag or something like that." Well, unbeknownst to you, you're being recorded. And now all of a sudden they have footage on you going into somebody's purse and somebody's bag and getting money, but from the view of someone else, you're stealing. And so with him being in the mental hospital, he shared that. He told us that that's what Will and Jada do. They will put you in a mental hospital on the grounds of, hey, you're new the to the scene, and we're just gonna put you through, not really maybe the mental hospital, but we're gonna put you through maybe like a, I don't know, is it 10-step, 5-step program, just to make sure you don't have, any issues or anything like that. And we'll pay for it. All is good. Everybody has to go through that, right? But now they can say, oh, yeah, he was troublesome. We secretly put him through, you know, whatever program to make sure, we just wanted to help him out. But now he's in a mental hospital. So he's gone from having the two big viral interviews on Tasha K's platform to then going into hiding in Colombia for almost a year. And he just had the third interview with Tasha K, where he reported that while he was in Colombia, there was an attack on his life. And I'm being careful with my words because I'm on YouTube. And he was involved in a very serious car accident, and that the driver of the car accident has severe brain damage. And he comes out of hiding, does the third interview on Tasha K Live, and then all of a sudden he gets airlifted to a hospital. No one knows what the heck is going on. No one knows why he was at the hospital. And then from there, he's now reportedly and allegedly in a mental hospital. And just before his tell all book is about to go out, after he has an attack on his life and the driver has severe brain damage, and he does his third interview with Tasha K. And now this all of a sudden he's airlifted out of the country to a hospital, and now he's in a mental hospital. Like, Hollyweird gets weird every single day. And as y'all know, and maybe not, he was just reported to have pneumonia. And for those that know, pneumonia is like the trigger word. That's what Kim Porter was the is the ex-wife of Diddy, and she was getting ready to come out with a tell-all book, and she was hospitalized with pneumonia, well, with flu-like symptoms. And then in her autopsy, they said that she, you know, transitioned because of pneumonia. Ray J, who is Brandy, the singer, brother, he's in the hospital because of pneumonia. And then they say Brother Bilaal was in the hospital for possibly pneumonia. And for my conspiracy theorists out there, like I said, y'all know that that is the trigger word that some bull is happening in Hollyweird right now. So all of a sudden, he's in the mental hospital. That makes no sense. But again, I there's a lot of people are not talking about this. It's like five channels that I see that are actually talking about Brother Bilal. And so I just wanted to come live and see, like, have y'all heard anything? I have been up and down Reddit, Instagram, up and down YouTube trying to find videos or something. Like, have y'all heard anything about Brother Bilal? Because I honestly haven't. Very few sources that I've seen. So, take this with a grain of salt. But he was airlifted out of the country that he was in. His sister apparently reached out to a YouTuber um, by the name of Jamil, and nobody was telling her anything. And then from there, he was taken to a mental hospital. None of this is adding up at all. And, I go down a rabbit hole for you all, for me and for you all, because we got to keep the story alive. And I read the comments every single day of you all putting on my videos and asking questions. And I'm like, you know what? Those are the same questions I have. And let me see what I can do. And when I'm looking, I'm not getting anything. People are so eerily quiet about what's going on with Brother Bilal. It's so odd. It is so strange. And all these connections with the pneumonia and with the mental hospital and with the attack on his life and the car accident and the tell all book coming out. Yeah, it's something very strange going on. Um, and it's just not enough information out there. So, like I said, take this as you will. This is just the information that I have, that he is reportedly in a mental hospital. At some point, somebody said that he was brain dead. And I don't know. I mean, it's probably going to be a lot of strange information that comes out, and but I don't know. So again, I just wanted to go live for a little bit and see if you all have heard anything, like, about Brother Bilal in any other videos or news stories or Reddit or anything. But like I said, I've gone down a rabbit hole, and people are like, being in a mental hospital is code word for clone. And whenever he does come out, because we're just praying that he does come out, but that it's actually him, and that one of the signs is that like if he loses weight or if his skin is droopy or something like that, that he's actually a clone. I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But you all let me know if you have heard anything about Brother Bilal, if maybe he's just in hiding. Maybe he got another attack on his life and he's just in hiding and in hush hush mode right now until the book comes out. I don't know, but it has been reported that allegedly he was airlifted from the country that he was in to a whole nother country to be hospitalized. And then from the hospital, he was taken to the mental hospital and that he's there currently. And it's strange. So I'll be looking out more. I'll go live as soon as I hear something different or hear an update or, TMZ or another, creditable media outlet reports on Brother Bilal. But y'all, let's make sure that we keep Brother Bilal's name out there. Things are going to come out. And, I just want to make it clear that people do things in their bedroom or whatever, and as long as it's consensual and they're not hurting other people, I don't care what it is. But when it is hurting people and it's not consensual, or they're using their power and their status to get what they want, that's the problem. That's a huge problem. And that's what a lot of these celebrities are doing, with the promise of money, with the promise of access. And that's what Brother Bilal is trying to blow the cap off. Like the whole, what Jada did with with an extended toy. If they wanted that done to them, then that's what they wanted done. And I'm in no position to judge anybody on what they want to do behind closed doors at all. Because if that's what they desire, that's what they desire. And I'm gonna mind my business when it comes to that. Um, but like I said, when it's not consensual, that's where the problem is. But again, I don't know. I haven't seen anything outside of like 5 videos on Brother Bilal, and it's really strange. But I just want to keep his story out there, and see that he's okay. So you all comment below. Let me know if you heard anything. And as soon as I know, I'll let you all know. All right. I'll talk to y'all soon.